and I hope you can hear me. How do I know if you can hear me? This is the first live session, so I guess you can write on the comments if you can hear me. This is, and it'll take me some time to figure this out. Um, just bear with me. All right. I was thinking of using my laptop, but I am not able to go live with my laptop. So I had to, at the last moment, use my phone. All right, I can see something. All right. So I guess you guys can hear me. Well, this session was as an extension of the previous video that I had uploaded. I'm not sure how many people have seen it. Sorry, this is a nightmare. I'm not able to get this right. Okay. Um, anyway, I don't have a. Okay, just let me know if you can't hear me. If you cannot hear me, let me know. Okay. I'm assuming that you can hear me. So, not many of you must have seen that video which I uploaded on the second chapter. Um, so if you have seen it, you might have some questions and we can take the questions. But if you have not seen it, I'll keep it as a general talk on Gita. And if you have any spiritual questions, you are welcome to type it on the chat box. So I'm right now using my mobile phone, which was not what I intended. I thought I'll use my laptop, but my laptop is not connecting. So I'm using my mobile phone. So if you have any question, I can read it on my laptop. So Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is not something very easy to understand. It takes a whole lifetime, so you don't take it lightly. I remember one pastime from Srila Prabhupada's life when a disciple told Srila Prabhupada, I have been reading Gita all my life and I still don't understand it. Um, yes, I can see your message, Sakshi. Yes, I know you attended it. Thank you. So yes, a disciple told Prabhupada that he could not understand Gita, even though he's been reading it for all his life. So, friends, Bhagavad Gita is a very difficult scripture to understand, and to make matters worse, there are different editions of Bhagavad Gita in the market. Oh, about thousand of editions, and each one is interpreting it differently. So that makes it worse. So if you read one interpretation and then you move on to another interpretation, you will be confused. So I had the experience. For making my presentation, I was referring to Bhagavad Gita interpretation of other places, and that was confusing me. So it's better to stick to one edition of Bhagavad Gita, and ideally the one given by Srila Prabhupada as it is. So I'm going to talk about the word yoga. You know, in second chapter, in verse number 38, Lord Krishna uses the word yoga for the very first time. Before that, that word doesn't appear. So in chapter number 2.38, the word yoga comes the first time. And Bhagavad Gita is also called as Yoga Shastra. So it's all about yoga. And one word which is most misinterpreted, misunderstood, is the word yoga. Besides the word God, God has been quite differently used and abused word. So besides that, the word yoga is a quite misunderstood word. So what does yoga mean? Very simply, yoga means connecting to the Supreme. When you connect to the Supreme, it's called yoga. Yoga comes from the Sanskrit word yuj, which means to yoke. So when you try to connect with the Supreme, you are in yoga. However, in the modern times, this word is quite extensively used and quite differently used for what it's not meant for. People use yoga as the word yoga as some kind of exercise. They have yoga classes. People say, oh, 5 o'clock in the evening is my yoga time. Friends, 24 hours is yoga time, because yoga means you're connecting to your creator, the person who created you. So every time is a yoga time. There is no one particular time or one particular day when you have your yoga time. It's every day, 24/7 is yoga time, because yoga means connecting to Supreme. And in Bhagavad Gita, we find different yogas explained. Mainly, there are Jnana Yoga or Yoga of knowledge, Karma Yoga, Yoga of action, Ashtanga Yoga, which has got Ashta Anga, 8 limbs of yoga. So this is what is popular. Ashtanga Yoga and the asanas are popular. That's another kind of yoga. And then you have Dhyan Yoga. And then the topmost yoga is Bhakti Yoga. About that, there's nothing. Bhakti is the topmost yoga. Srila Prabhupada very wisely has emphasized Bhakti Yoga in his Bhagavad Gita. Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita is emphasizing Bhakti Yoga for a reason, because Srila Prabhupada knows that we have limited time. We are busy people. We don't have time to go through Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. So Srila Prabhupada has emphasized Bhakti Yoga in every verse. And so the people who criticize Srila Prabhupada, um, they say that Srila Prabhupada has interpreted Gita incorrectly. That's a criticism Srila Prabhupada received, but that's not incorrect, because Srila Prabhupada has emphasized Bhakti Yoga, because that's the highest form of yoga. All right. So I see a question by Sakshi. I didn't get words number 2.41 at all. Probably I couldn't connect, though I back forward and heard it again. Yet I haven't got the words, and words 2.45 over Vedas. All right. 2.41 with 2.444 and 45, yes, talks about Vedas. And in 4.1, okay, I'm using this book. I would like to share this with you. This is a very brilliant book. It's called Gita Subodhini here. This is written by His Grace uh, Gaurang Darshan Prabhu, who is the Dean of the college in Vada. Okay, Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. So the 41st verse says, Vyavasayatmika Buddhir Ekeha Kuru Nandana Bahushaka Hyanantascha Buddhayo Vyavasayina. So this verse can be interpreted on a common level for you and me, and it can be interpreted in a higher level for the highest perfection. In the common level, Vyavasayatmika Buddhi is just a single point attention. If you're studying, you have to you have to be very focused on what you're studying, right? If you're in between checking your mobile phone, and if you're in between looking out of the window, if you're in between answering your phone, your mind is scattered on different things, so you cannot focus on what is in front of you. Our brain is wired in such a way that it can only do one thing at a time. We cannot multitask. We are not wired for multitasking. So if you're studying, you have to 100% concentrate on studying. You don't check your phone, you don't do anything else. That is vyavasayatmika buddhi, means single pointed buddhi, right? So Lord Krishna says, Vyavasa Yatmika Buddhi um, is what you should be doing. For Arjuna, Vyavasa Yatmika Buddhi is focusing 100% on Lord Krishna. Because Krishna being the Supreme Lord, you have to focus 100% on the instructions given by the Supreme Lord and do accordingly. So Vyavasayatmika Buddhi just means focusing. And Bahushaka, those who are not focused, their mind will be scattered in 10 different places. They want to do different things, and they will not be able to achieve their goal. So basically that's what it means. And then Krishna talks about Vedas 42 and 43, and you said 45 also, 45 up to 44, 45. Basically it talks about Vedas, and as I said in the video, Vedas basically deal with sense gratification. Those who are not elevated spiritually, those who still want to enjoy their senses, they want to get a lot of things. For them, Vedas have given certain instructions. You follow those instructions and you can get whatever you like. So that is the purpose of Vedas. And it is not for a devotee, it's not for those who are on. So Vedas are for everyone. So Arjuna is told to rise above that. Is it right? If you still have queries, you can write it. Okay. So speaking about yoga, there are different kinds of yoga, and Bhakti yoga is the highest form of yoga. And it can get confusing because Buddhi yoga is also mentioned, and Buddhi yoga is in a different category. Buddhi yoga can mean Karma yoga, Buddhi yoga also can mean Bhakti yoga. So the second chapter, verse number 38 to 53, is basically talking about Buddhi yoga. All right. Any other question? It's interesting to know that in Gita, the word yoga has been used 78 times by Krishna. 78 times the word yoga has been used, and that shows how important it is. And if you also add words like yogi, words like yukta, yukta means joining, which is the part of yoga, the number of times it's used is 155 times. In the 700 verses of Gita, the word yoga has been used 155 times. So therefore, Gita is called as Yoga Shastra. Okay, and I don't see any other question. So shall we end the live session? Thank you for joining in. Hare Krishna.